Hey, I'm Whitney. Welcome back to Home Bar. Today we are going to be doing a class focusing on the thighs, inner thighs, outer thighs, and quads. You will need a chair specifically for your bar today and a resistance band. Let's get to it. Okay, so we are going to begin facing the seat of the chair. You're going to take your right foot on top. Now make sure you're nice and tall, you're engaging the abs up and in, hands on the hips, and you're just gonna take a little lift and lower. So we could do a little knee lift series today, but with this chair, we are forcing ourselves to go higher than we normally would. Yeah, so it's a really good challenge, lift and lower. Think of the lower abs pulling in every time you lift the leg. You're pointing the toes. Good, lift. And lift. Stay strong in that left leg. And let's try a little faster for a few more reps. And up. Try to keep a 90-degree angle behind the knee the whole time. And just look at something. I keep looking at the camera and then I'm almost about to fall. So just make sure you just look at one thing that's not moving. Good. And we go for 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, I'm gonna face away from you for a moment because now we're gonna go to the side. So you're gonna take that same leg, it's gonna extend out, and again, strong in that supporting leg, and you're just gonna lift, lower. So now it's a lot of work going from the inner thigh. We already did a lot of active squeezing to engage the inner thigh. So we're building on this lift, lower. This one takes a lot of control. Again, just look at something to balance. 2, 1. Can you take it a little faster? Lift, lift. Maybe you take the weight a little bit more on the standing leg and try to not just thud that foot on that chair. Make it light. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, let's try the other leg, huh? So we take the other foot on top. We're pointing the toes. Feet are parallel, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that before. And here we go. Lift, lower. Slow and controlled to begin. You can think of this like standing abs. So every time the knee comes up, it's like when you're doing toe taps in mat Pilates. 4, 3, 2. Let's try a little faster tempo. Up. Again, you're tapping. Don't thud that foot on the chair. 8 more. And we got 4, 3, 2, 1. Great. Let's turn it around again. Back to the side. So squaring yourself off, you've got your foot parallel down there, nice and strong. Take that weight there so you can begin to lift and down. Good. Keep it going. You may find that one side is stronger than the other, so just notice it, totally normal. 4, 3, 2. Let's try to take that tempo up a little faster. Up, up, little taps. Okay, we got 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Okay, so now we are going to grab our band. We are going to now move our chair. We're going to use this like a ballet bar, so we need the higher part of the chair now. And putting it around the shins. So now we're going to focus on those outer thighs a little bit. Now I'm going to turn towards the chair so I have balance, but let me just show you guys real quick. You want your feet to be hip distance parallel, toes pointing forward. You get a little active resistance on that band. You're going to lift up straight to begin. Lift, lower, legs straight. Pull those abs in, nice and tall through the spine. When you go up into that releve, you are on the 10 toes and the balls of the feet. Let's go a little faster. Up, up. If you want to test your balance, take your arms up for a moment. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it in releve. Bring your hands back to that bar if you need it. You're going to take a plie. So you don't stick your booty out, shoulders over hips. We go down a little, up a little. More emphasis on the down than the up. And we go 2. Now I want you to take just little tiny pulses down. Just think down. Don't even think about that up part. Getting into that challenge zone. So this is more the front of the thighs. We're going to go to the outer thighs soon. And we go 4, 3, 2. Now stay in that plie. Don't come out of it. Your right leg is just going to take a little tap. It's going to take a little march. You're keeping the bend. You're stretching that band as much as possible. Out and in. Out and in. So you're going to feel it on the opposite thigh. Just keep it going. Out, tap, out, tap. We go for 4, 3, 2. We're going to come back to pulses, 8 of them in the transition. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, into, you guessed it, left leg. Here we go. It's out and in. So you just try to get that band to break today if you can. Stretch it as much as you can so you really get that outer thigh activated. Okay, we're getting close, I promise. We go for 4, 3, 2, 1, and then from here we pulse again. Just to end it strong. Maybe a little lower, last 8. 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. Lift it up. Take the feet down. Now we're going to take a stretch. So remove the band for a moment, but it's going to come back, so don't throw it away yet. So take a hold of your foot, and you want to, when you're in this stretch, press your foot back into the hand. So we don't want the leg here. We want it to be a little behind the standing leg so we actually feel the stretch through the hip flexor, through the quad muscle. If you have the balance, take the other hand to that foot as well. Then you get a nice little chest opener. One more deep inhale. Exhale, release, and then take it to the opposite foot. Always hold that bar to set yourself up so you are feeling secure in your balance. 2 deep breaths. Inhale in. Exhale out. And one more. Inhale in. Exhale out. Okay, now we're going to go to our glutes. So the band will go above the knees. We're going into fold over mode. Now, because I have a chair today, I'm going to do the genie version of fold over where my forearms are stacked. It comes from I Dream a Genie. Yeah. If any of you still know that TV show. I mean, it's for an older generation than me too. But anyway, so we stack it here. We bring our forehead to the forearms, nice flat back. So we don't want to be rounded. We have a little bend in the knees. Now we're going to take our right leg up into this hamstring curl shape. You're going to bring the knee in and kick, in and up. And you're just taking that leg to say hi to the other knee. So it's not going past, just meeting. 2 more. 1, hold it here, flex a foot and kick. So little micro movement leading with that heel. Keep relaxing the shoulders and making sure your abs are engaged. 2, 1. Now from here, you're going to open out to the side and down. So think outward, inward rotation through the hip joint. 4, 3, 2. Now hold it here, and then you're just going to take a little lift. So now you're going to notice that opposite glute starts to fire up. Go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now you're going to do a little kick back. Kick back. Stay strong. 4, 3, 2. We're going to end with circles. 4, 3, 2, think of that circle going more towards the back diagonal, so we stay in the glute and not the hip. 3, 2, 1. Whew. I felt that. I hope you did too. Let's take a figure 4 stretch for the left glute, because that is the one that was working. So take that foot over the thigh and just sit into that stretch. Now notice, are you clenching your glutes? Because you were maybe doing that in the past exercise. We want to make sure we're releasing it here. So no tight booty anymore. Breathe. Okay, one last side. Here we go. If your band twisted up like mine, maybe adjust now. And let's get to it. We go back. I'm going to stack my opposite forearm on top now. So I'll do my left since I'm doing left leg. We take it first into pointed toes and we do that hamstring kick. Down and up. Full range of motion. Go 4. Try to maintain a flat back. You could balance a cocktail on your back and you would be able to drink it after this. Now flex a foot, pulse. 8 more here. Keep the hips square. 4, 3, 2. Now inward, outward rotation. I'm going to point my toes again because it just feels better because we're in attitude. So when it comes from ballet, I like my toes pointed. 3, 2, 1. Hold the knee open and we pulse. Lift, lift. Right glute on fire. 3, 2, 1. Kick it back. Just a few centimeters or inches, whatever you use. And then we circle. 4. Back diagonal circle. 3, 2, 1. I'm suffering, you guys, with you. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, yep. There we go. Let's take a stretch. Let's take the band off because we're all done with that now. And then go into your figure 4 stretch for the right. So ankle crosses over the thigh. Sit into the stretch. Again, just relax. Deep breaths. One more deep inhale in. Exhale out. Let's also take a stretch now for our hamstrings. So if you have tight hamstrings, maybe now turn your seat around so you can take the foot onto the seat. Otherwise, you can use the back of the chair here if your legs are pretty flexible. Take that leg up, inhale up, and fold over the leg. And just hold. And a lot of times I hear people say knee to nose. I want you to think of going past the knee because that's limiting yourself. So think of your nose going past the knee here. One more deep breath. Slowly come up. Take that leg off with control if you can, and then we'll take it to the other side. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, fold over the leg. And also, when you're in these stretches, make sure you are not clenching anything that is not going to serve you, like your jaw, your shoulders. So take a little body scan. And one more inhale. Exhale out. Roll up. Again, try to take that leg off with control if you can. And there we go. Well done. Okay, so we're going to begin with a basic mat Pilates exercise, the leg circle. If you have tight hamstrings, keep your left knee bent as your right leg extends. If you're fine with the left leg straight, do that. Flex a foot. So take that leg up. You're going to either keep your arms up, and that's going to be an extra balance challenge today, or arms down will help support you more. So pointing the toes, you're going to inhale as you begin to draw a circle. Exhale, complete. And it's not about how big can I make the circle. It's about maintaining balance in the hips through that hip joint. 2 more. 1. Let's reverse. If you're having trouble doing this with a straight leg, feel free to bend the knee. It's more about the movement in the hip. 4, 3, and 2, and 1. And then we're going to lower the leg down, leading with the heels. So flex the foot, the foot, and then point the toes. And I like to imagine like my foot is a paintbrush. Down and up. 2 more. 1. Okay, now hold your leg up. Now, this may take some time in practice, but climb a tree. So, advanced version, you have your leg up and you climb your leg like a tree. If that doesn't work, you can bend the knee and maybe you come halfway, right? So, it's a lot of core work too. So, let's try one. We come up, do what you need to do at home. Maybe you take a modification today, and then just flex and point. Flex and point. 2 more. 1. Lift the arms up, roll this down, and then we'll take it to the opposite leg, going back to the leg circle. Left leg up, arms down if you need support. Inhale, exhale, complete. Flossing out the hip joints. 3, 2, and 1. And then reverse. And we go 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then we're going to do the lower lift. So lead with the heel and point. Try to get a little dynamic power in there. Down and up. 3, 2, 1. Okay, now we're going to go right to climb like a tree, or climb like a tree, climbing the tree, because we know what's up. Come up and flex and point. Flex and point. 2 more. 1. Great. Now we're going to go into the ultimate my words today, inner thigh exercise. So you're going to come onto your side. This foot will go in front. You can kind of roll into this glute. You're going to point the toes, and then you're just going to lift that leg straight up and down. So we're really getting those inner thighs to work to get that leg up as high as possible. And this one is all about reps. So if you really want to get your inner thighs to tone, you just keep doing this every day and keep increasing the reps. Now hold here, flex a foot and pulse. And go 4, 3, 2. Then we do this funky little bend kick. So it's a really small bend, kind of like when we did the arms earlier. We want to keep it small micro movements. Now we add a lift, bend, kick, lift, bend, kick, lift. Go 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. We've done a lot of inner thigh already, so let's keep it at that for now. Let's go to the other side. So just make your way there. You're going to prop yourself up on your hand. You're going to take that top leg in front. Some people find it's hard to keep their foot here, so if you need to take your hand here to maintain that, feel free. Point the toes, lift, lower. This is all about creating resistance too. Good. We keep it going. 8, 7, 6, 5, and 4, 3, 2. Now you're going to keep it up. High as you can, high as you can. Flex the foot up, up, lift. 4, 3, 2. Tiny micro bend, bend, kick. Bend, kick. And 4. Don't let that leg drop. Keep it up. 2, 1. Now we add a lift. Bend, kick, and lift. Bend, kick, and lift. Feeling the burn? I do. Bend, kick, and lift. We go 4, 3. Can I keep that leg up? Let's see. 2, 1. Yep. So let's take a stretch for the inner thighs because we're going to move on to abs after this. So let's just get that release for them now. So you can keep one foot in with the bent knee, extend that other leg out, and then you're just going to take this nice side stretch that is also going to go into your inner thighs. So just reach for that foot, maybe close your eyes, keep the chest open. Deep breaths. Come up and then other leg. Foot goes in, extend the leg. Make sure you're turning out from the hip joint a bit. And then just reach. One more breath. I hope you enjoyed the class. If you want Home Bar to stick around, support us by liking this video, subscribe to us, that's all free, or you can support us on Patreon and you'll get access to full-length classes. So hopefully see you back here next time and stay strong.